First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, also the true Holy Bible Messiah, the King of Kings, royalty himself, Yahweh Shah, Amashiach, also the Final Father, true Father, One West. This is Fallen Kings coming back at you yet with another lesson. The title lesson is going to be, A Woman is Nothing Without a Man. Yes, that's right. Before I go farther into this lesson, let me give shout out to the brothers and sisters that's listening and learning, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, which consists of the so-called blacks, the so-called Native American Indians, and the so-called Latino descent. You represent the 12 tribes of Israel, lost but not found according to biblical records and biblical prophecy. Then also I say to you, Shalom. Yeah, so the name of this video is going to be, the name of this lesson is going to be, a woman is nothing without a man. And I'm going to get a couple of scriptures to prove that. Because in today's society, which is this Babylonian system we living in, which is called America, which we know in the Bible refers to it as Babylon the Great, it has indoctrinated our women in such a way where the roles have been changed, and you can't have a family no more in this society, Let me get a couple of scriptures just to prove to what I'm saying. And the only way a woman going to be covered is through the man. And if she don't have a husband, she prays to the Heavenly Father, the Most High, bless her with a husband, because the woman was set up for the man. And we were set up to honor and praise and glorify Yahweh Shah and Yahweh, because the man is nothing without Yahweh in Yahweh Shah. So I'm just being straight up. So how much more the woman is without the man? You feel me? Let's get the scriptures on this. This is the book of Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ. Like I just mentioned earlier, the man is nothing without Christ. Without Yahweh Shah, we can't do nothing without Yahweh Shah. Before we came into the truth, we was lost. Whether you want to confess it or not. Every man, before they became the knowledge of there was an Israelite, and before they came the knowledge of the heavens, the only way you got to understand it was by Yahweh Shah. That's the only way. And before then we was lost. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Christ is Yahweh. Because it's a balance. It's a balance and it's order in the heavens. All these women saying, I don't need no man, I'm independent. That's a westernized mindset in which a lot of women are going to be destroyed. Let me get a second precept here. Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. But unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conceptions, and sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. So hey, that's the divine order the Most High set up since the beginning of time. We read the New Testament, and we also read the Old Testament to prove to you that a woman is nothing without a man. Let me get one more verse. In that day, meaning the day of Jacob's trouble, when all hell breaks loose, when a cash system crashes, when this world comes to the end, even when the missiles come, the women are going to be wanting to be called by a man's name, because that's the only way that the women could get that divine order, that divine direction into righteousness. And if you don't have a husband, you pray to the Heavenly Father, send you one, or you hold fast until you receive your husband, whether it be in this life or in the world to come, In that day, 7 women should take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. If they was independent, and if independency was the prominence, why are they saying to take away our reproach? Because these women realize one thing, that they can't be saved without a man. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to the Most High Yahweh, also true Holy Bible, the King of Kings, royalty himself, Yahweh Shah, Amashiach, also the Final Father, truth, of course, out of One West. It's Shalom, Israel. It's Fallen Kings going back at you yet for another lesson. Shalom.